And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Championship Night here from Warrensburg, Latham, the site of the IESA 8th grade Class 1A boys basketball final. Should have a great night of action for you here on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you could join us here. Tim Hull, Jake Hull alongside. I'm Damon Emmerich, and we are excited to be bringing you basketball action here live for 8th grade IESA boys basketball. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take our first break of the evening. When we come back, we'll preview this matchup between these two teams, tell you how they got there and more. We're back after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Larry Denton County has been serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Larry Denton County, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly, energy-saving options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Just about 10 minutes away from tip-off here in the third and fourth place contest. This game will feature the 17-8 Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln Panthers as they will do battle against the 20-9 Peoria St. Jude Fire. Both teams won their quarterfinal game here on Saturday. Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln had the opening game of the tournament, and they were victorious over Pontiac St. Mary's by a score of 42-30. And Peoria St. Jude, their victory in the quarterfinal was our closest ball game of this state tournament thus far, as they were able to defeat Royal Prairie View Ogden by a score of 33-29. In the semifinal, Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln fell to Mendota Holy Cross by a score of 39-29, and Peoria St. Jude fell at the hands of Pana Sacred Heart in our second semifinal game on Saturday night by a score of 44-29. It'll be the Panthers and the Fire here in this third and fourth place contest. Should be a good battle here, and it's not uncommon, Tim, that we will see here in the third and fourth place games where the coaches may try to get a few more players in and let them get some experience here at the state tournament.
Yeah, those coaches always want to get their players in the state record book, and they want to get those players in that scoring, get to tell their kids they played in the state tournament game. And, you know, even though this is a third and fourth place game, each team will want to win because your goal at the beginning of the season is to win your last game. And this is a way to do that.
Absolutely. Only two teams in 1A will say that they were able to finish their season with a victory, and it will be either the Peoria St. Jude Fire or the Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln Panthers here in this one that are able to be victorious. Coming into the state tournament here in IESA, the key is to win that first game on Saturday as you come in, and it's what we like to refer to as the Elite Eight. And so long as you win that first ball game of the tournament, you are guaranteed to place in the state tournament, guaranteed to take a trophy home to put in the school trophy case, and each player will be leaving here with a medal as well. Here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, we're going to take a timeout as they will do the national anthem. We'll come back with starting lineups and more here on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Today's starting lineups are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it like your local Farm and Home Supply.
Well, first off in this ball game, the starting lineups for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Peoria St. Jude Fire. They will start a 7th grader, Eamon Lynch. And at a guard position, 8th grader Tom Heft. At another guard position, 8th grader Zach Prebaz. At a forward position, 8th grader Luke Fady. And the 5th starter for the Fire, 8th grade forward, Tyler Ho. Lynch, Heft, Prebaz, Fady, and Ho are the starting 5 for Terry Ho's Peoria St. Jude Fire, who come into this with a record of 20-9. And for the Panthers of Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln, they come into this contest with a record of 17-8 under the direction of head coach Josh Komnick. They will start the following. At one guard, a 5th grader, Cruz Komnick, and at the other guard position, 8th grader Kane Komnick. At one forward position, 8th grader Aiden Ferguson, and a 3rd guard for the Panthers, 7th grader Grady Rutledge. And at another forward position for this Panthers squad, 8th grader Jacob Long. Starters for the Panthers again, Komnick, Ferguson, Rutledge, and Long will be the starting 5 for the Panthers as we are just about set here for action in this 3rd and 4th place ball game here from Warrensburg Latham. Tyler Ho will be the man to jump for his Fire squad, and for the Panthers we will see Aiden Ferguson. Grateful to have you alongside here on Central Illinois Sports. 3rd and 4th place game just about set to tip. And in about an hour and a half, we will have the championship game between Mendota Holy Cross and Pana Sacred Heart. Panthers control the tip. Shot up from Komnick was no good. Tyler Ho with the first rebound of the ball game for his Fire squad. Into the front court for the Fire, that is Heft. He'll get it right wing. Prebaz three-pointer is up and good. Zach Prebaz gives us our first 3 points of the ball game. And the Fire jump out to the early lead. They look to pick up full court. Kane Komnick's going to break it for the Panthers. He gets it into the front court. His pass is deflected and goes out of bounds. It will remain with the Panthers. 5:26 to play here. First quarter action. Peoria St. Jude jumped out to the early 3-0 lead here over Lincoln. Rutledge, as he often does, will run the point for his Panther squad. And he gets it to Ferguson, who gets it right wing. Rutledge down low, gets it to Komnick. Nice wraparound pass. That's to Long. Kicks out to Kane Komnick, actually Cruz Komnick. He'll put up the three. It is good. And we're all knotted up here at 3 early on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Tyler Ho will get it. He'll kick it out into the corner to Fady. Passes on the ground, and eventually Tyler Ho comes down with it. He'll get it to Heft. Heft will put up a 2. That shot is no good. Rebound fought for, and they're going to say that when one of the St. Jude players came down with it, he traveled, so it's not going to be a turnover against the Fire. It will just be possession to the Panthers, and they will have the basketball looking for their first lead in the contest. All knotted up at 3, 4:35 to play here, first quarter action. Panthers are going to turn it over in the backcourt as the pass is going to go out of bounds, and it will be Fire basketball. Inbound comes to Heft. Lincoln in their patented 1-2-2 zone defense, as Heft is going to get it off to Kashawn Sunamaker. Heft will go right wing to Prebaz. We saw him hit that 3 earlier. Can't get it, decides not to take it there. And Sunamaker's now going to skip it back to Prebaz. He'll put it on the floor, attack the bucket. His pass is going to be deflected and finally stolen away. Turnover against the Fire, their first. And Ferguson will bring the ball into the front court for this Panther squad. He'll hand it off to Komnick. Komnick's going to be fouled. That foul will be whistled against Tom Heft. That'll be his first. And team foul number 1 against the Fire. Still looking for their first lead in the ballgame are the Panthers. And Ferguson will have the basketball for his squad. Cruz Komnick has his dribble deflected. Rutledge tracked it down and then lost it. Turnover against the Panthers. That's their second. Quickly into the front court comes Ho for the Fire. And he'll get it off to Heft at the top of the key. Right wing with it is Prebaz. Top of the key, Heft thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Instead, he'll put it on the floor, attack the bucket. His shot is up and good. Heft's got his first 2. And the Fire's lead is 5-3. Kane Komnick, length of the floor pass. Nice look there to Long. Long gets it out to Rutledge. Thought about the 3, then pulls it back out. And Ferguson will reset the offense for his squad. Out top with it is Rutledge. He'll go left wing to Ferguson. Saw Ferguson be able to knock down some shots from the outside. Put it on the floor and attack the bucket there. Couldn't get it to go, but Long with the offensive rebound. And the 3-pointer out top from Rutledge is up and good. Rutledge has got 3, and the Panthers have their first lead change of the ballgame. Left wing for the Fire, that's Sunamaker. Out top to Heft, goes down low, that's to Ho. He'll skip it right wing. Prebaz 3-pointer is up and no good. Rebound's going to be tracked down by Heft. He'll put it on the floor, attack the bucket. Shot is up and no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled by Grady Rutledge. That's Rutledge's first and the first foul of the game against the Panthers. Tom Heft has 2 points. His team trailing 6-5. Here on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. First one from Heft is on its way, and it is no good. Into the ball game for the Fire, Gavin Stickelmeyer. He will replace Sunamaker. as Tom Heft's at the line for the second of 2 free throws. Heft gets that one to go. He's got 3, and we've got our second tie of the ball game. In the backcourt with it, that's Kane Komnick. He'll drop it off to Ferguson, who will push it into the front court. Pass is stolen away. Turnover against the Panthers, their third. Ho with the ball for the Fire. He'll pull up. Shot is up and no good. Offensive rebound comes down. That is to Stickelmeyer. Stickelmeyer just into the game and already making a contribution for his squad. As Prebaz has it, his pass is going to be deflected and stolen away. That's a steal in the backcourt by Rutledge. And we are under the 2-minute mark here of quarter number 1. Nice job there by Cruz Komnick to go get the pass. He'll pick up his dribble, get it off to Rutledge, and Rutledge will hand it to Ferguson. Ferguson puts it on the floor, attacks the bucket. His shot is no good. Offensive rebound is going to be controlled by Long. Long's second offensive rebound, and then he was fouled. Foul on this one against the Fire is going to be whistled against Zach Prebaz. That's his first, and the second foul of the quarter against the Fire. Pass it down low. That's to Komnick. Komnick, nice job to put it up over the defender. He's got 2, and Lincoln's lead is 2, 8-6. With 1:20 to play here in the first quarter. Nice pass down low to Lynch. Lynch couldn't hold it. Turnover against the Fire. That's their third. And it'll be Panthers basketball as Rutledge will cross the time stripe with 1:10 to play. He'll get it to Ferguson. Ferguson played really well for his Panther squad on Saturday. Ferguson with a nice pass down low to Komnick. His shot is going to be blocked out of bounds, blocked by Lynch. So it'll be Panthers basketball. 59 seconds to play here, quarter number 1 in the third and fourth place ball game. Inbound comes to Komnick. He'll put it on the floor. His shot is up and good. He's got 4. Panthers have their largest lead of the ball game at 4 as it's 10-6. Front court for the Fire. Heft will go left wing. That's to Prebaz. Prebaz puts it on the floor. Shut off on the drive by Komnick. He kicked it out top to Stickelmeyer. And now Ho has the basketball with 30 seconds to play. Pass is going to go down low to Lynch. Nice job by Lynch not to bring the ball down. He put up the shot, couldn't get it to go. Then he got his own rebound, and he was fouled on the rebound. And it will be the second foul of the quarter against the Panthers. The foul was whistled there against Kane Komnick. That'll be his first of the ball game. Inbounds pass comes to Lynch. He puts it on the floor. His shot is up and no good, but Stickelmeyer will get the offensive rebound for his Fire squad, already his second. Then after the offensive rebound, steal by the Panthers. That's a turnover against the Fire, their 4th. And on the deflected pass out of bounds, we'll see Fady check back into the ballgame for Lynch. And Rutledge will inbound for his Panther squad. They have the basketball. 10 seconds to play here in the quarter. Rutledge's pass almost stolen away by Prebaz, but he couldn't quite hold on to it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Panthers basketball. 8 seconds to play here in quarter number 1. Rutledge again will be the inbounds man. He'll get it to Ferguson, and Ferguson will put it on the floor. 3 seconds left. Long 3 from Rutledge is up and good from the volleyball line, and you'll see that on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay as we take you to quarter number 2. After one quarter, Lincoln 13, Peoria St. Jude 6. We're back in a minute.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Cassing Lumber Company in Mount Sterling is celebrating 50 years in business. We are your one-stop shop for all the supplies you need for your next home improvement project. Top quality lumber, building materials, and paint will give your home the freshness it deserves. We also offer a unique gift shop with new items every season for your home decor. Come visit us in Mount Sterling and always think Cassing Lumber. We'll all be glad you did.
Well, after one quarter of play, East Lincoln takes a 13-6 lead. Hit a late three there in quarter number one as Grady Rutledge hit a three from the volleyball line. That 7-point lead after one quarter is the Panthers' largest lead in the ballgame. Fire will have the basketball here as we start quarter number two. Heft out on the floor along with Stickelmeyer, Ho, Prebaz, and Fady. Prebaz has the basketball for his Fire squad. They get it down low to Stickelmeyer. He'll hand it off to Fady, puts it on the floor. Pass is knocked away. Track down. That's by Heft. Heft has the basketball. 5:20 to play here in quarter number two. Gets it to Ho. Ho will turn around. Shot is up and no good. Along with the rebound for the Panthers. That's his third. Then we're going to have a held basketball in the backcourt, but it will remain Panthers basketball as they have the basketball. Length of the floor to go. 13-6 lead here in quarter number two for Lincoln. And Ferguson will have it for his squad. Down low with it is Komnick. Rutledge tracks it down, gets it to Cruz Komnick. Komnick will pull up and hit another bucket. He's got 5, and the Panthers have a 9-point lead. And almost a foul there by Kane Komnick. Nice job to work around Fady there as Fady gets it out top to Heft. Prebaz from the right corner. Shot is up and good. He's got 6 as we've seen him hit 2 threes from the same spot on the court. And his squad needed a bucket right there as they were down 9. Rutledge comes into the front court. He'll get it to Cruz Komnick. Picks up his dribble. And a near steal from Heft before Komnick tracks it back down. And then they're going to say that it's an over and back. So that'll be a turnover against the Panthers. That'll be their 4th. So it's a loose ball there, but they do go ahead and say apparently that Cruz Komnick had enough control of it to then have went into the backcourt and call it an over and back. Tough break right there for the Panthers, but now they need to get a stop on defense as Fady's going to put up a 3 for his Fire squad. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Ferguson, and on the rebound, he's going to be fouled by Stickelmeyer. That'll be his first, and the first foul of the quarter against the Fire. Panthers basketball, Rutledge into the front court. He'll get it off to Ferguson. Ferguson scoreless so far in this one. Kane Komnick turns around after he catches a pass at the free throw line. He's not scoreless as he's got 6. And lead for the Panthers. Back out to 8. And the Fire look to cut into it a little bit more here as Heft will take the 3. His shot is up. No good. Prebaz will get the offensive board. And then the Fire will be whistled for the travel. That'll be a turnover against them. It's their 5th. Panthers basketball, if they score on this possession, it'll be their largest lead of the ball game. They led by 9 here early in quarter number 2. Currently lead by 8 at 17-9, but there's a turnover against the Panthers in the backcourt. Steal with it was Ho. He's going to go coast to coast. His shot is no good. Should have been goaltending as they pulled on the net. No call. Cruz Komnick got the rebound. And unfortunate break right there for the Fire. Ferguson comes into the front court for the Panthers. Nice spin move there, but Ho got back in front of him to stop the drive. Gave it to Komnick. Komnick attacks the bucket. His shot is up and no good, but he's going to be fouled on the drive by Heft. That'll be Heft's second, team foul number 2, and Kane Komnick will go to the line to shoot 2 for his Panther squad. Kane Connick at the line. His first free throw attempts of the evening are on the way. First one is up. It's off the front of the rim, no good. We'll see Sonamaker check back into the ball game. Heft goes to the bench with those 2 fouls. And on Saturday, we didn't see Heft come off the floor much as he does a lot of the ball handling for this Fire squad. Kane Comnick's second free throw is up and good. He's got 7 points. That ties his team's largest lead of the night at 9 as the Panthers now lead 18-9. Fire pass is going to be deflected. A near steal there by Ferguson. Cruz Comnick almost had a held possession, but Ho was able to strip it away before there was a turnover against the Fire. He comes into the front court to Prebaz, and now Fady has the ball stripped and stolen away in the corner. Turnover against the Fire. That's their 6th. And Panthers will have the basketball. 9-point lead. They'll turn it over as they come into the front court. A little bit of miscommunication between a couple of Panthers players there. Ho takes it length of the floor. Shot was no good, but they'll go to the line as his arm was grabbed on the shot. And foul was going to be whistled against. That'll be Jacob Long's first. Team foul number 1. Tyler Ho at the line for the Fire, looking for his first points of the night. 2:11 to play here, first half action. Peoria St. Jude trailing Lincoln Chester East Lincoln 18-9. First free throw from Ho was off the mark, no good. Heft checks back in with those 2 fouls as Sonamaker will go to the bench. And it will be 1 free throw left here for Tyler Ho. His shot is in the air, and it is good. First point of the ball game for him. And the Panthers bring it across the time stripe. 2:05 to play here. First half action. They'll have a turnover as pass is deflected and stolen away. Stickelmeyer had the steal. He brought it into the front court, and now Fady will put up the 3. Fady's shot is up and good. Big 3 right there from Luke Fady. His first point of the ball game. And what was a 9-point Panthers lead, now down to 5 with 1:40 to play here in the half. Ferguson picks up his dribble, and Josh Comnick's going to take a timeout for his Panther squad. Lincoln 18, Peoria St. Jude 13. We're back in 30 seconds.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Well, Josh Comnick takes the timeout for his Lincoln squad as they had picked up their dribble and were in a little bit of trouble. So it'll be Panthers basketball, 1:39 to play here in the first half. They have the 18-13 lead here over Peoria St. Jude. Rutledge will be the inbounder. He's going to get it into the backcourt. That is to Cruz Comnick. And he'll bring it across the time stripe. Holds the ball above his head, and then it's stripped, stolen away. Turnover against the Panthers. That's their 8th. Then there will be a foul, second foul of the quarter against the Panthers, and it will be Grady Rutledge's second foul of the ball game. Rutledge will stay out there with those 2 fouls. Peoria St. Jude with the basketball, trailing 18-13. The Fire on a 4-0 run and looking to add to that run. But instead they're going to have a pass that's deflected, and then the last person to touch it will be St. Jude. So it'll be a turnover against the Fire. Turnovers mounting for both squads here in the first half. Panthers will have the basketball, 1:10 to play here in quarter number 2. Rutledge attacks the bucket. His shot is up and no good. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2, though, as he was fouled by Zach Prebaz. That'll be Prebaz's second. Third foul of the quarter against the Fire. And Grady Rutledge will go to the line to shoot 2. Rutledge has 6 points in this one on a pair of 3s. 7th grader's first free throw is up and good. Rutledge has got 7. Panthers lead back out to 6. It's 19-13. Second free throw from Rutledge is on the way, and he gets them both to go. Give him 8. Quickly into the front court for the Fire comes Prebaz. He'll get it top of the key. That's to Heft. One dribble picks up, and he'll give it back to Prebaz to set up the offense. Out top with it now is Heft, and he'll go right wing. That's Stickelmeyer. Fire have the basketball, approaching 45 seconds to play here in the half. Heft will put up the 3. It is going to be no good. Rebound tipped around, fought for, finally controlled by Tyler Ho. His shot is up and no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Prebaz. Right wing, Fady with the 3. It's no good. And then Stickelmeyer is going to be fouled. Nice job right there for the Fire to control the offensive glass. And then the foul is going to be whistled against Kane Comnick. That'll be his second. Team foul number 3 of the quarter. And to the line to shoot 2 will be Gavin Stickelmeyer, looking for his first point of the ball game. 33 seconds to play here in the first half. Stickelmeyer's first free throw is off the left, no good. And he will have one free throw remaining. His team trailing 20-13 here on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Stickelmeyer's second is up and good. He's got his first point of the ball game. And the Panthers' lead is down to 6. Fire pick up full court. Cruz Comnick finally comes into the backcourt to take the pass from Kane Comnick, and they will break the press. And then a big foul right there against the Fire as Tom Heft is whistled for his third foul with 28.2 seconds to play here in half number 1. Heft goes to the bench now as Lynch will check back in. Fire have 4 fouls, 28.2 seconds to play. They pick up another foul here in the half. It'll be 2 free throws for Lincoln. Rutledge will be the inbounder. He finally gets it in the backcourt. That's to Kane Comnick. He'll cross the time stripe and gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson will go right wing. Rutledge will put up the 3. It is no good. Long gets the offensive rebound. Shot is up and no good, but he's fouled on the shot by Lynch. That's Lynch's second. 5th foul of the quarter against the Fire. And it will send Jacob Long to the line to shoot 2. Long already 5 rebounds in the ballgame. 3 of them on the offensive end. He's got a chance for his first points of the night as he's got 2 free throws here with 17.3 seconds to play. Long gets the first to go, and it's now a 21-14 Panthers lead as we see Reese Warner into the ballgame for the first time in this one for the Panthers. Warner is an 8th grader. He seats Kane Comnick, who's got 2 fouls, as Long can't get the second one to go. Rebound controlled by Tyler Ho. And he'll push it into the front court as the Fire have the basketball. 10 seconds to play. Nice pass down low by Prebaz to Lynch. He kicks it back out top to Prebaz. Back down to Lynch. Turnaround shot was no good. Gets the offensive rebound and the putback to go. Lynch has got 2. And that's how this first half of play will end. After one half, it is Lincoln, Chester East Lincoln 21. Peoria St. Jude 16. That takes us to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll be back in 2 minutes to tell you about some of our first half stats.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely 0 down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with 0 down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery.
and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Hi, this is Brad Cassing here in Mount Sterling at Ray Insurance Agency. I want to thank you for supporting Brown County Athletics. I'd also like to mention that you probably know that we are specialists in crop insurance, hail insurance, and also any farm coverages that you might need. But what you probably don't know is we have very competitive rates on homes, autos, and commercial business. So I thank you for supporting Brown County sports and look forward to hearing from you. My number is 217-773-3851.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Central Illinois Home Inspection, the first name you should think of when buying a new home. Specializing in general home inspections, mold inspections, termite inspections, sewer scopes, radon testing, and drone photography. And serving the surrounding area since 2009, licensed and insured. Give them a call today at 217-622-6788. That's 217-622-6788.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Quincy, Illinois is the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy.
Well, at the half, East Lincoln has the 21-16 lead over the Peoria St. Jude Fire. The Fire jumped out to the early lead. They've led by as many as 3 points in this one. The Panthers of Lincoln have led by as many as 9 points. 8 turnovers for the Panthers in the first half of play, 7 for the Fire. Fouling situation for the Panthers, Kane Comnick and Grady Rutledge, both with 2 fouls in that first half of play. And for the Fire of Peoria St. Jude, Eamon Lynch and Zach Prevaz both with 2 fouls, but Tom Heft picked up a crucial 3rd foul late in the first half for the Fire squad, who trail at the half by a score of 21-16 here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, individual statistics and shooting percentages from the first half back after these.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years with pattern tiling across farm fields, generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, David Lohman, at 309-280-2411 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where at the half it will be Peoria St. Jude trailing by a score of 21-16 over the Panthers of Lincoln Chester East Lincoln. In the first half, Peoria St. Jude shoots 5 of 18 from the field for 27% and 3 of 6 from the charity stripe for 50%. Scoring in the first half for the Fire, Gavin Stickelmeyer and Tyler Ho both hit 1 free throw apiece. Eamon Lynch with 2 points, 3 points for Luke Fady and Tom Heft, and Zach Prebaz leads the way in the first half for the Fire with 6 points. The Panthers of Lincoln Chester East Lincoln shoot 58% in the first half on 7 of 12 shooting, including 3 of 4 from behind the three-point line. Scoring in the first half for the Panthers, Jacob Long with 1 point, Cruz Comnick with 5, Kane Comnick with 7 points, and Grady Rutledge with 8 points here in the first half. Tim's going to tell you about some of the other third and fourth place action going on here in the IESA.
In the 2A game at
Kankakee, Bishop
Kankakee,
Ave.
that's how you say it. Peoria St. Philomena is leading Fort Heights Cottage Grove UGC 15-13. In 3A, we do not have a score yet because one of the teams had bus problems. Actually, we do have a score. It is 10-0 East St. Louis Lincoln over Calumet City Strum. Still in the first quarter. In 4A, Rochester is beating Bolingbrook Jane Addams 22-14.
And that's a look at some of the action around the state here for IESA third and fourth place games. We've got the kids and we've got the games. All we need is you. The schools of the Illinois Elementary School Association are looking for someone like you to become licensed as an athletic official, a referee, a starter, or an umpire. We need sports-minded women and men to get into the action. It's easy to become licensed as an athletic official. Please take time to find out how. Just contact your local junior high or high school athletic director. Call the IHSA Officials Department at 309-663-6377 or visit the IESA website at www.iesa.org for details. Without officials, we do not play. And also the IESA Scholar Athlete Award or Scholar Attitude Award will be earned by at least 15 students from each of the IESA geographic divisions. To learn how a student from your school can be named a winner of the IESA Scholar Attitude Award, visit www.iesa.org. The winners for this year will receive their award at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in Bloomington in April. That's the Little Just Motors halftime show. At the half, Lincoln leads Peoria St. Jude 21-16. Back with third quarter play-by-play after this.
At Land Guys, we specialize in recreational property because we speak the language. We connect sellers to the next generation of buyers who share a passion for land. At Land Guys, we provide industry-leading marketing while ensuring a smooth and hassle-free experience. We will make you the most money for your property. If you're in the market to sell, contact one of Illinois' top land brokers, Land Guys Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096.
Well, just about set for third quarter play-by-play, and I want to remind you about Rawlings. Rawlings Sporting Good Company is making a major commitment to schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in state series competition. Rawlings is manufacturing the official ball for use in 5 different IESA state tournament series, from the very first competition in the regionals all the way through the state tournament. IESA is proud to announce that the official ball used in the boys basketball tournament series has been manufactured by Rawlings Sporting Goods Company of St. Louis. When kids from Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with Rawlings. And also, fans, head to www.iesa.org for a 20% off coupon, good February 16th through the 18th, only at Dick's Sporting Goods. Very few exclusions mean more savings for you as you gear up. This is an exclusive IESA coupon, good February 16th through the 18th. Print or show the coupon on your phone for savings. Remember, fans, every season starts at Dick's. It'll be Fire basketball to start the third quarter. They will start that with a turnover as Grady Rutledge steals a pass and brings it into the front court for his Panther squad, leading here in this one 21-16, led by as many as 9 in the first half. Rutledge is going to put up a 3 for the Panthers. Shot is up and good. Rutledge has hit 3 threes. He's got 11 points, and his Panthers start the third quarter off with the first points of the half and extend their lead out to 8. It's 24-16. Heft out on the floor for his Fire squad. Got to be careful as he's playing with those 3 fouls. And with the basketball now is Heft. 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Panthers in their 1-2-2 defense. Right wing with it is Stickelmeyer. His pass down low. Ho does a nice job to catch it. Picks up the dribble, gets it out top. Stickelmeyer to Heft. His three-pointer is up and no good. Kane Comnick with his first board of the ball game for the Panthers, and he gets it to Aiden Ferguson. Ferguson pushes it quickly into the front court. He's going to be fouled on the floor by Tyler Ho. That'll be his first, and the first foul of the half against the Panthers. Very well-balanced squad are these Panthers, as they're actually going to say that'll be Tyler Ho's second foul, but a very well-balanced squad here, as we saw Aiden Ferguson was their leading scorer most of the time on Saturday. Yet to score in this ball game, already in the third quarter, but his Panthers have the 24-16 lead. Rutledge to inbound for the Panthers. Got to get it in. Finally does, but it's stolen away. Heft with the steal. He gets it front court, dishes it off to Ho. His layup is up and good. Tyler Ho's got 2 points. Got a layup. He's got another 2 points. He's got 3. And anytime the Panthers start to extend that lead out, the Fire get a bucket. And the Panthers look to push the lead back out. Couldn't get the layup to go there from Kane Comnick. Lynch got the rebound. Quickly into the front court comes Heft. He dribbles around all of his defenders. His layup is up and good. Heft's got 5. And the Panthers lead is down to 4. 24-20. Into the front court comes Ferguson. And he's going to be fouled on the drive, as Tyler Ho will be whistled for the foul. That will be his third foul, second foul of the quarter. Kane Comnick will inbound for the Panthers. And he and Rutledge were not on the same page. Pass is going to go out of bounds. It's a turnover against the Panthers. They're 10. Fady will check back into the contest, as we'll see Zach Prebaz will take a seat. And the Fire have the basketball, trying to see their 4-point deficit go down. Three-pointer was no good. Ho got the offensive rebound. Shot almost went down, couldn't get it to go. Long with the rebound for the Panthers. And into the front court comes Comnick. Comnick's pass is going to be deflected, and it will be out of bounds off of the Fire. Prebaz is going to check back into the contest, as going to the bench will be Fady. Rutledge will inbound. He gets it to Kane Comnick. 3.5 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Nice spin move there by Kane Comnick. His shot was blocked by Lynch. Rebound comes down to Ho. Tyler Ho with his 5th rebound. He looks to go coast to coast. His shot is off the iron, no good. Rutledge will get the rebound for the Panthers. He goes coast to coast. His layup is up and good. Grady Rutledge has got 13, and the Fire will take a timeout. We'll take it 2. Lincoln Chester East Lincoln 26, Peoria St. Jude 20. We're back in a minute.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Peoria St. Jude takes that timeout as they trail 26-20. 3:10 to play here, third quarter action. Third and fourth place game of the IESA 8th grade Class 1A Boys Basketball Series. You're watching it all live here on Central Illinois Sports. And Fire lose the basketball down low. It's going to be a held basketball. It will be possession to Lincoln. And it will be a turnover against the Fire. That's their 9th of the contest. Fire are going to pick up length of the floor to go. Kane Comnick will inbound. That's going to go to Ferguson. And he's going to be guarded closely in the backcourt by Zach Prebaz. Nice job there by Prebaz. Saves the ball from going out of bounds. Turnover against the Panthers. Their 11th. got it to Sticklemeyer, and Sticklemeyer will go to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled on the shot. That's by Jacob Long. That's going to be Long's second. First foul of the half against the Panthers. Sticklemeyer will go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 from there in the contest. His only point in this one thus far. Sticklemeyer's free throw is off the iron, no good. 2:48 to play here, third quarter action on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Peoria St. Jude trails 26-20, but their Gavin Sticklemeyer is at the line with 1 free throw remaining. Sticklemeyer's second is in the air and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Rutledge. Rutledge will cross the time stripe with 2:40 to go here in quarter number 3. He'll hand it off to Kane Comnick. Nice dish down low to Long. Long shot was blocked, and the rebound comes down and is controlled by Eamon Lynch for Peoria St. Jude. Quickly to Heft. Heft gets it into the front court and will set up an offense. Goes down low to Lynch. Lynch fights through some contact. His shot is up and good. He's got 4. Lead for Lincoln down to 4. Ferguson into the front court. His pass down low to Long is going to be knocked out of bounds from behind by Heft, and it will remain Panthers basketball. They've got the 26-22 lead. Nice move right there by Kane Comnick as he faked the defender like he was going out to the wing, had the open look for the layup, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, it's going to be a held basketball, jump ball, possession to Peoria St. Jude. So it'll be Fire basketball, a chance to make this a one-possession game, the closest this game will have been in a long time. Prebaz with it for the Fire. His pass down low is knocked out of bounds. A Lincoln defender touched it, and then it went off of Lynch's hands. It's a turnover against the Fire, and it's Panthers basketball. Lincoln has the 26-22 lead and the basketball under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Ferguson gets it back door to Rutledge. His shot is up and no good. Offensive rebound is controlled by Long, and then they're going to say Long was fouled. So Jacob Long now with 4 offensive rebounds. He was then fouled by Sticklemeyer. That'll be Sticklemeyer's second and the third foul of the quarter. Rutledge, the inbounder for the Panthers, needs to get it in. His pass is going to go out of bounds. Nobody touched it. It'll be a turnover against the Panthers. And nice job right there on defense by the Peoria St. Jude. Didn't allow Rutledge to find anybody, and it led to a turnover against Lincoln. That is their 12th. So again, Lincoln with a chance, or excuse me, Peoria St. Jude a chance to cut into Lincoln's lead. It's 26-22 right now. Zach Prevaz with the basketball for the Fire. He's going to go right wing to Sticklemeyer, and they'll get it out top to Tyler Ho, who will set up an offense. Tom Heft with the basketball. Heft has been limited a little bit in this one with not only foul problems, but also a good Lincoln defense. But that's not going to matter right there, as Zach Prebaz is going to knock down another 3 for his squad. Prebaz has 9, all via the 3 ball, and it's a 1-point Panthers lead. As Rutledge will bring it into the front court. Shot for him is no good. Prebaz is going to get the rebound for the Fire. And after trailing by as many as 9, St. Jude had a chance to take the lead on that possession. They'll be whistled for a carrying violation. It'll be a turnover against the Fire. So Panthers will have the basketball. 48.3 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. Panthers really need Aiden Ferguson to get a bucket here. He's scoreless so far in this one. Now he attacks the bucket, gets a layup. He's got his first 2 points of the ball game, and his squad's lead is back out to 3. Heft and Sticklemeyer were playing catch back and forth before Rutledge comes and knocks the ball, and then it will eventually go off of one of the Fire offensive guys. That's a turnover against the Fire. That is their 12th. And the Panthers, Rutledge has the basketball into his front court. He's going to put up the shot. It's no good. Prebaz will get the rebound for Peoria St. Jude, but it's stolen away. Ferguson's got another 2, and a 1-point lead for the Panthers. quickly back out to 5. As Hef's going to put up a 3 as time expires. It's not going to touch anything, and that's how quarter number 3 will end. After 3 quarters, Lincoln 30, Peoria St. Jude 25. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy. Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Lincoln will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter as they have the 30-25 lead. The Panthers are shooting 11 of 24 from the field for 46%. Peoria St. Jude 9 of 27 for 33%. Ferguson with the basketball for the Panthers. He's been scoreless most of the ballgame, picked up 4 points late in the third quarter for his squad. And Lincoln has the 30-25 lead starting quarter number 4. Kane Comnick's free throw shot was up and no good. Lynch gets the rebound for the Fire, his 5th. Prebest with it into the front court for Peoria St. Jude. And a near steal from Rutledge there, but Prebest tracks it down. Gets it to Tyler Ho. He'll attack the bucket. His shot is up and no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Kane Comnick was whistled for his 3rd foul. And Tyler Ho will go to the line. He split a pair from there earlier in the ballgame. His team trailing 30-25 with 5:25 to play here in regulation. First one from Ho is no good. And he'll have 1 shot remaining. He's got 3 points. 3 of his team's 25 as they trail 30-25. And second one is also off the mark. Kane Comnick with the rebound for the Panthers. And he'll go ahead and bring it across the time stripe. We've seen him do a nice job attacking the basket here in this one. Picks up the dribble back behind the top of the key, but he does get it to Rutledge before the 5-second violation. Rutledge will back it out to the Cardinal logo here at Warrensburg Latham High School. His pass down low is almost out of bounds, but Ferguson did a nice job to track it down. He got a trouble in the corner. Josh Comnick will take a timeout before it could be a held basketball. Lincoln leads St. Jude 30-25 back in 30 seconds.
Timewell Drainage Products is a locally owned family company that has provided incredible employment opportunities in our area for over 40 years. Our constantly growing company is always looking for dynamic individuals who want to be part of an innovative, fast-paced team. To join our team, visit us online at timewellpipe.com. Timewell Drainage Products, a proud community employer since 1982.
Lincoln takes the timeout in order to avoid a turnover. It'll be Panthers basketball leading 30-25, 4:56 to play here in the contest. In the third and fourth place game, as Rutledge's pass is deflected out of bounds off of St. Jude's Tyler Ho, it'll be Panthers basketball. IESA 8th grade Class 1A boys, third and fourth place game. Long inbounds pass is going to go into the backcourt to Jacob Long, and Rutledge will track it down. He's got it, still hasn't picked it up. Finally goes right wing, long 3 from Ferguson is up and good. Ferguson's got 7, and it's an 8-point lead now for the Panthers. Ferguson with the last 7 points for his squad, his only 7 points of the ball game. And after cutting their deficit down to 1 point, Peoria St. Jude has seen Lincoln go on a 7-0 run. and it's 33-25 as Tyler Ho and Comnick battled for a rebound right there. They had a held basketball, and going to check on Comnick as he took a hard fall right there. Possession arrow on the held ball will remain with St. Jude, so they will inbound underneath their own bucket. Prebaz will be the inbounder. His pass to Fady. He gets it out to Ho. His three-pointer is up and no good. Prebaz with the rebound. Nice job shielding off the defender right there as Prebaz had stepped out of bounds. So instead he allowed Heft to get the offensive rebound. That allowed his squad another offensive opportunity. Missed three, but rebound and a putback from Tyler Ho. He's got 5 points. And this Fire squad just won't go away. Aiden Ferguson will bring it into the front court for the Panthers. He'll pick it up, get it out to Kane Comnick, who will then use the screen from Ferguson. Long was going to set a screen, didn't see the pass coming. Stolen by Tom Heft. He goes coast to coast. Shot is up and no good. He's going to go to the line to shoot two as he was fouled by Ferguson. And Tom Heft will go to the line for Peoria St. Jude. They trail right now 33-27. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left to play here on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Heft's first free throw attempt is left short and no good. It will be one free throw remaining for Heft. It is on its way, and it is good. Tom Heft's got 6 points, and the Panthers lead down to 5. Rutledge with the basketball. He brings it into the front court and drops it off to Aiden Ferguson. Ferguson spin move, puts it on the floor. Nice dish to Long. His two is up and no good. Ferguson gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. His pass is deflected, stolen away. Ho will go coast to coast. Fights through the contact shot, is up and good. And it's now down to a 3-point lead for the Panthers as Kane Comnick will bring it across the time stripe with 3:15 to play. He picks up his dribble, and then they're going to say that he was fouled. And actually before the foul, they're going to call a timeout in favor of Lincoln. Lincoln 33, Peoria St. Jude 30. We're back in 30 seconds.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Welcome back to Central Illinois Sports. At least one IESA member of a member school in each of the 15 Board of Directors geographical divisions will be voted by its peers to receive the Division Sportsmanship Award. To be eligible, the school must be involved in at least 50% of the IESA sports and activities. The school must have no fans, players, or coaches fans, or coaches ejected during the school year, and the school's players, coaches, and fans must exemplify all-around good behavior. Schools will vote online in March and determine their division winners. Division sportsmanship banners will be presented at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in April at the Doubletree Hotel in Bloomington.
On the inbounds pass for the Panthers, they were fouled by Tyler Ho. That's his fourth. And the first foul of the quarter against the Fire. Lincoln down to just 2 timeouts in the ballgame. Peoria St. Jude still with 4. Kane Comnick in the front court loses his footing a little bit, but he tracks down the basketball. Then he is fouled by Tom Heft. So now Heft and Tyler Ho with 4 fouls apiece for Peoria St. Jude. 2 fouls in the quarter now against the Fire. Comnick will inbound. His pass is deflected by Lynch, stolen away by Prebaz. He goes coast to coast. Prebaz pulls up for the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Heft got the offensive rebound. Oh, and they're going to say a jump ball. And it will be Panthers basketball. Panthers caught a break on that one right there. And so it will be Panthers basketball, length of the floor to go. Rutledge will inbound, and he'll get it to Kane Komnick, who's guarded in the backcourt by Prebaz. Komnick brings it across the front court, and he'll get it to Ferguson. Long three-pointer from Kane Komnick is up and no good. Offensive rebound by Long. Nope, it's actually going to come out of there. Tyler Ho will end up with the rebound. That's his 7th rebound of the ball game. And into the front court come the Fire. Tom Heft will get it to Prebaz. We've seen Prebaz knock down several threes in this one. He's going to put up another. Shot is up. Banks it in. It is good. Prebaz with the 3. He's got 12, and we are tied in this one for the first time since we were knotted up at 6. And then in the backcourt, Heft is going to be whistled for the foul. And Tom Heft is going to foul out of this one. That's the 3rd. That's going to be the 3rd foul of the quarter against St. Jude. And I'm not sure if they teed up the bench or just gave him a warning. So Tom Heft, who handles most of the point guard duties for his Peoria St. Jude squad, is going to foul out of this one. And head coach Terry Ho wants to take a timeout and talk things over. Peoria St. Jude just tied it up at 33, and it will be Lincoln basketball coming out of this timeout.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, it will be Panthers basketball. 2:10 to play here in the ball game, and we've got a brand new game here as Peoria St. Jude, who's trailed by as many as 9 points in this one, hit a big 3 right there as Zach Prebaz banked in a 3, and it's now a 33-all ball game. Panthers will have the basketball. Rutledge will bring it across the time stripe and look to set up an offense with 2 minutes to play here in regulation. 3 timeouts left for Peoria St. Jude, 2 for Josh Komnick's Lincoln Chester East Lincoln squad. Rutledge still with the dribble, not being guarded closely. Now he'll hand it off to Kane Komnick. He'll go right wing from Ferguson. 1 dribble, put up the shot. It is no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled. It's going to be whistled against Luke Fady. Fady's first. 4th team foul of the quarter. Aiden Ferguson to the line for 2. His first free throw attempts of the ball game. And first one for him is up and off the front of the rim and no good. He'll have 1 shot remaining. His team tied with Peoria St. Jude 33-all. 1:42 to play in regulation. Ferguson's second is up and good. He's got 8. And Lincoln's lead now is 1. Prebaz will have the basketball. Remember, Tom Heft fouled out for this St. Jude squad. And now Tyler Ho will get it. He goes right wing to Lynch. He'll put it on the floor. Picks up his dribble. Back to Ho. He's going to try to split a double team. His shot is up and no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled on the shot by Jacob Long. That's Long's third. Tyler Ho at the line. He's 2 for 4 from the line in the ball game. He makes both of them It will give his team their first lead in quite some time. They led 5-3. Ho's first shot is on its way, and it is good. He's got 8. And we are tied again at 34. Second one from Tyler Ho is in the air, and he gets them both. Give him 9 points. Just our second lead change of the ball game. And St. Jude will pick up in a full court defense. Kane Connick will split a double team. He brings it into the front court, picks up his dribble, goes right wing. Rutledge puts it on the floor, attacks the bucket. His shot is up and no good, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 as he's fouled by Gavin Stickelmeyer. That'll be Stickelmeyer's third, and it will send Rutledge to the line. His team trailing for the first time in quite some time in this ball game. They trail 35-34 with 1:09 to play here in the ball game. Rutledge is first, off the right, no good. And he will have 1 shot remaining. Rutledge just a 7th grader for this Panther squad. Second free throw for him is on its way. And can't get that to go. Rebound tipped around. And Ferguson will walk away with the offensive rebound. So the Panthers get a chance to regain the lead. 1 minute to play here in regulation. Rutledge will hand it off. That's to Komnick to Rutledge. He'll get it to Ferguson. Ferguson spin move, now pulls it back out with 50 seconds to play. Pass near steal right there, but Kane Komnick tracks it down left wing. Cruz Komnick 3 is up and no good. Tyler Ho with the rebound for St. Jude, and he'll bring it into the front court with 40 seconds to play. St. Jude still has 3 timeouts in the ball game. They don't use one yet. Prebaz has it. He'll go right wing. Tyler Ho. Cruz Komnick trying to foul, and then he will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his first. And the 4th foul of the quarter against the Panthers. So now both teams have reached the foul limit. It will be 2 free throws for each squad if they are fouled. Prebaz inbound, that's to Fady, right corner, in a double team, gets it out, that's to Tyler Ho. Ferguson comes from behind, almost a steal. Instead, he'll be whistled for his second foul. And it will send Tyler Ho back to the line. We just saw him hit 2 free throws from there the last trip down the court to give his team the 35-34 lead. And he is at the line for 2. In the air with the first, it is in and out, no good. So it will be 1 free throw remaining for Peoria St. Jude's Tyler Ho. His team leading by 1, 24.1 seconds to play. Second one for him is up, and it is no good. Jacob Long with the rebound, and then he's going to go to the other line to shoot 2 as he is fouled. Going to say the foul is going to be whistled against Zach Prebaz. That'll be his third. So Long will go to the other end. He's going to shoot 2. 1 for 2 from there in the ball game is Long. Making sure that they have the correct shooter at the line. The officials confirm it is Jacob Long. And he's at the line right now. His team trailing 35-34 with 20.8 seconds to play in the ball game. First one from Long is in the air. It is off the back of the iron, no good. Panthers have missed their last 3 free throw attempts. So if Long makes this, it will just be a tie ball game. Fire make sure they're set with how they want to be here for the rebounding opportunity, as Jacob Long's got 1 free throw remaining for this Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln squad. Shot is in the air. It is up, and it is good. Long's got his second point, gives us our 5th tie. And into the front court comes Tyler Ho. His Fire squad with a chance to win this one. They have the basketball. 12 seconds to play in regulation. Prebaz picks it up. He goes right wing. That's to Lynch. Prebaz with it with 5. Back to Lynch. His pass down low is going to be stolen away by Komnick, and then stolen back by the Fire. Shot is going to be blocked, and that's how time will expire. 35 all. We've got overtime here in this 3rd and 4th place game. It's 35-35. Peoria St. Jude, Lincoln Chester, East Lincoln back with overtime.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Jacob Long's free throw with 20 seconds to play for Lincoln Chester East Lincoln allowed his team to tie the ball game at 35, and it sends us into overtime, our first overtime of this 8th grade 1A state series here at Warrensburg. We knew it'd be a good one coming in, been even better than expected, as Peoria St. Jude comes back from a 9-point deficit to force overtime in this one. Little jockeying for position here on the tip. And we're all set. Tyler Ho, Aiden Ferguson will jump middle. Ball is in the air, tipped around, and it is controlled by St. Jude. The man who jumped center for the Fire is also the man who came away with the basketball. Right wing with it is Lynch. He feeds down low to Ho. His turnaround jumper is up and good. Tyler Ho's got 11. No lead change in this one as St. Jude had the lead most recently. Kane Comnick will bring the ball into the front court for his Lincoln squad. And they'll get it off to Aiden Ferguson. 2:20 to play here in overtime. Third and fourth place game, Mendota Holy Cross and Pana Sacred Heart to follow here after the contest. And we will also have the medal and trophy ceremony before those two teams come out on the floor. But right now we've got 2 minutes left of overtime. Kane Comnick will attack the bucket. His shot is no good. Lynch with the rebound for the Fire. And his squad will bring it into the front court, looking to add to their lead. Fady thought about the three, doesn't take it. Pass or ball knocked away from behind. Lynch is there to get it. He gets it to Prebaz in the corner for a three. No good. Stickelmeyer gets the offensive rebound. And shot for the Fire is no good. Rebound tipped around. Finally controlled. That's Jacob Long for Lincoln. And the Panthers will have the basketball halfway through overtime here. Lincoln trailing Peoria St. Jude 37-35. Grady Rutledge with the basketball. He'll get it to Kane Comnick. And now Cruz Comnick will lob pass down low. Ferguson catches it, spin move, and they're going to say he lost his footing, and it'll be a turnover against the Panthers. That's their 17th. Nice job by Ferguson to get up and catch the basketball. Have an official's timeout here. And now we're going to have a regular timeout as Peoria St. Jude will take the timeout. They've got the 37-35 lead. 1:12 to play here in overtime. You're watching it all live here on Central Illinois Sports.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
Well, Peoria St. Jude takes the timeout. They're up 37-35, 1:12 to play here in overtime. Officials meeting to discuss, not sure. I think making sure whether it was a full or a 30-second timeout. Either way, it was a timeout against the Fire. Both Peoria St. Jude and Lincoln Chester East Lincoln, 3 timeouts remaining, 1:12 to play in regulation, and it will be Fire basketball, length of the floor to go. Tyler Ho crosses the time stripe and gets it to Zach Prebaz for this Fire squad. 1 minute remaining here in overtime. Prebaz with the basketball, and he'll go back to Fady. Attempted to go down low to Lynch. Pass is deflected out of bounds. It will remain Fire basketball. 55 seconds to play here. Overtime number 1. And Prebaz will inbound for his squad. Nice job by Fady to catch the basketball. And back out top it goes. Prebaz will reset the offense. 45 seconds to play here in overtime. Fire with the basketball and the lead. Prebaz with it. He fires a pass to Tyler Ho. Nearly stolen away. Nice job by Ho to get it. Picks up the dribble in the corner. He'll skip it cross court. That's to Stickelmeyer. Stickelmeyer has it with 30. To Prebaz. Prebaz is now going to be fouled with 26.4 seconds to play by Grady Rutledge. And it will send Zach Prebaz to the line. His first 2 free throw attempts of the ball game. And at the line for his Fire squad is Zach Prebaz. First free throw attempts of the ball game. He's got 12 points in this one. His first off the back of the iron, no good. We'll see Keyshawn Sunnymaker check into the contest for the Fire, as Eamon Lynch will go to the bench, with Zach Prebaz at the line to shoot the second of 2 free throws. Prebaz gets that one to go. And we're going to have a substitute back into the ballgame. That will be Lynch. Lynch tried to come back in for Sunamaker, but there was not an active play out on the court, so Lynch couldn't check back in yet. Sunamaker has to stay out on the floor, and he does so with his squad leading 38-35 as we approach the 22nd mark of regulation. Rutledge's pass, almost a near steal. He tracks it back down, brings it into the front court. Then his pass is going to be deflected, and it should be Lincoln basketball. The officials concur here, and they do confirm that the pass was deflected, so it will be Lincoln basketball, trailing by 3, 38-35. Josh Komnick's going to want to take a timeout to get the play set for his Lincoln squad, as they have the basketball trailing by 3, 38-35, 14 seconds to play. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back and get you set for the remainder of overtime.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Well, Josh Komnick takes the timeout. His Panther squad trailing 38-35 here in overtime. 14.7 seconds to play here in this one. The Panthers still have 2 timeouts if they get into any trouble. And Peoria St. Jude still 3 timeouts to play. This 3-point lead for the Fire ties their largest lead of the ball game. And they're trying to hold on for the remaining 14.7 seconds. Rutledge will be the inbounder for his Panther squad, and he's looking to get it in. Pass finally comes in to Kane Komnick. He'll put up the 3. Shot is up, no good. Lynch with the rebound for the Fire, and then Lynch is going to be fouled in the backcourt with 9.3 seconds to play. Eamon Lynch will go to the line for Peoria St. Jude. His first free throw attempts of the night are on the way. His team leading by 3, 38-35. And this fire squad have been able to take it into overtime and have the lead without Tom Heft, who fouled out with about 2 minutes left in regulation. Lynch's first free throw attempt was no good. He's got 1 shot remaining for his squad. It is in the air, and it is no good. Rebound fought for and is going to be knocked out of bounds. Ferguson came down with the rebound for Lincoln, and then the ball was knocked out of bounds. And Lincoln's going to take a timeout to talk things over. There's 7.1 seconds to play here in overtime. Peoria St. Jude 38, Lincoln 35.
Larry Denton County has been serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Larry Denton County, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Lincoln with the basketball, length of the floor to go, 6.9 seconds to play, trailing by 3. Kane Komnick needs to get it inbound. His pass is to Rutledge. Rutledge is going to go full court. His pass to Ferguson. He's going to put the shot up. It is no good, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 3 as he was fouled on the shot by Luke Fady. That's Fady's second. And Rutledge with the nice catch there to get it into the front court to Ferguson, just like Josh Komnick drew it up. Ferguson couldn't knock down the 3, but he goes to the line to shoot 3. His team trailing by 3. Ferguson's first is in and out, no good. Still 2 seconds to go here for the Panthers. Ferguson needs to make this one so that then they can try to set up for him to miss the second intentionally. Big free throw here for Aiden Ferguson. It's in the air. He gets that to go. And Josh Komnick's going to take a timeout to talk about how they want to do this. 38 for Peoria St. Jude, 36 for Lincoln. 2 seconds to play. 1 free throw left for Aiden Ferguson. We're back in 30 seconds.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly, energy-saving options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
Josh Komnick takes the timeout, and his squad down by 2. 2 seconds to play. Aiden Ferguson at the line. He split a pair so far. He missed the first, made the second, has 1 free throw remaining. His team trailing by 2. Ferguson's going to have to try to miss this one intentionally, and the Panthers will have to get the rebound and put the shot up in the last 2 seconds. And the ball is going to be given to Ferguson now. He's got to make sure he doesn't cross the line early. Shot is in the air. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's off of the fire. So it is Panther basketball. 1 second exactly on the clock. And Peoria St. Jude will take a timeout as Lincoln was out of timeouts. So it'll be Fire timeout. They lead by 2. 1 second to play. We're going to keep it here, and we're going to bring in our expert on this one, Tim Hull, to see. Tim, if you're Josh Komnick in this Lincoln squad right now, you've got 1 second. What are you drawing up?
I'm drawing that play they ran earlier in the season for the older Komnick brother, and I'm drawing the fake out to the corner backdoor play. I'm trying to get that open. but I'm betting that St. Jude will stay in the lane, so I might have Ferguson open in the other corner.
Yeah, we've seen the Panthers have had some success on inbounds plays right here. We'll see who is the inbounder for the Panthers squad, as they've got to make sure they are not going to have time to take multiple dribbles. Rutledge will be the inbounder. They're going to have to catch the ball and shoot quickly. Lincoln is out of timeouts. They've got 1 second to play, trailing by 2 here in overtime. Let's do this thing. Rutledge to inbound. Screen, looking to get it in, gets it to Ferguson. One dribble, his shot, 3 is up and off the rim. No good. And the Panthers were inches away from winning this one, but Peoria St. Jude is going to come back from down by as many as 9 to place third in the 8th grade 1A state series. That's going to take us to the Blessing Health System post-game show, where we're going to wrap up this 3rd and 4th place game, tell you about how Peoria St. Jude defeated Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln by a final of 38-36. We're back with the Blessing Health System post-game show after these.
Once or twice a year I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Central Illinois Home Inspection, the first name you should think of when buying a new home. Specializing in general home inspections, mold inspections, termite inspections, sewer scopes, radon testing, and drone photography. And serving the surrounding area since 2009, licensed and insured. Give them a call today at 217-622-6788. That's 217-622-6788.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years, with pattern tiling across farm fields, generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, David Lohman, at 309-280-2411, or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome to the Blessing Health System's post-game show. Blessing Health System has locations throughout the region to meet the healthcare needs for your family, from walk-in to primary care, specialty care, and emergency medicine. Blessing Health System is here to serve you. Learn more at blessinghealth.org.
Well, we had an exciting 3rd and 4th place game here as Peoria St. Jude trailed by as many as 9 in the second half before they came back to force overtime and ultimately win 38-36 over the Lincoln-Chester East Lincoln Panthers. In this one, the Panthers scoring as they finish out their season with a record of 17-9 looks like this. Jacob Long with 2 points, Cruz Comnick with 5, 7 for Kane Comnick, Aiden Ferguson with 9, and Grady Rutledge with 13 points. And for the Fire of Peoria St. Jude, Gavin Stickelmeyer with 1, 3 for Luke Fady, Eamon Lynch with 4 points, 6 for Tom Heft, 11 for Tyler Ho, and Zach Prebaz finishes with 13 16 points in this contest. Time now to name our player of the game, brought to you by Derek Harris of Edward Jones.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the Player of the Game here on Central Illinois Sports.
And thank you, Tim. And the player of the game in this one is going to be Zach Prebaz. Prebaz finishes with 13 points in the ballgame, including 4 threes, none bigger than the 3 hit late in regulation to give his team the lead by 1 before the ballgame ultimately went into overtime. And that's why Zach Prebaz will be the player of the game in this one. Trophies and medals are being awarded to both teams. Before they did the trophy ceremony, they introduced the Sportsmanship Award for both squads. For Lincoln Chester East Lincoln, the sportsmanship pin went to Cruz Komnick, and for the Fire of Peoria St. Jude, that award was given to Gavin Stickelmeyer. Peoria St. Jude wins the 3rd and 4th place game over Lincoln Chester East Lincoln as the Panthers finish their season with a record of 17-9. Once again, we'll introduce all of the squad for both teams as they are receiving their medals currently. For the Panthers, finishing in 4th place in the 8th grade Class 1A State Series, their roster looks like this: Carter Cavalman, Cruz Komnick, James Sewing, Kane Komnick, Aiden Ferguson, Connor Van Cleve, Jackson Ferguson, Grady Rutledge, Liam Brandt, Jacob Long, and Reese Warner were the squad for Lincoln Chester East Lincoln and head coach Josh Komnick. And for the Fire of Peoria St. Jude, they finished the season with a record of 21-9 and a 3rd place trophy here in the IESA Class 1A 8th grade state final series. The Fire, under head coach Terry Ho's roster, was Eamon Lynch, John Albino, Dylan Crank, Christian Cabral, Gavin Stickelmeyer, Tom Heft, Kashawn Sunamaker, Evan Flaherty, Zach Prebaz, Drew Corey, Luke Fady, Tyler Ho, and Luis Osakeda. That was the roster for the Peoria St. Jude Fire, who finished in 3rd place here in the IESA 8th grade Class 1A State Series. That's going to do it for us in this one. Going to give the fans an opportunity to get some pictures, and then they will be ready to bring out the squads for the state championship ball game. Mendota Holy Cross, Pana Sacred Heart, set to do battle to see who comes out as the king of the hill here in 8th grade Class 1A. You're watching it all live here on Central Illinois Sports.